Okay, so what do you do as a student if you have either failed this exam, the English Language GCSE, or you're failing it? You're not really getting up to this grade 4, you're coming in below the grade you wish to get. Um, it's something I don't see addressed much online. It's something I also think often schools and colleges can be a little bit murky insofar as dealing with these candidates goes. And I think a lot of candidates do feel um, they can feel down on themselves. They can feel a little bit lost. They can even feel a little bit alone. Um, having not got a passed grade. The first thing I would say is you're certainly not alone. A third of the students in the UK are not achieving a passed grade on the English Language GCSE. It's about 200,000 students a year. It's a massive swathe of the population. Um, to me, this is a really poor statistic. It doesn't need to be that many. It could be reduced to, I would say, about a quarter of that, basically with better measures in place and better preparation for students. So you're certainly not alone. Certainly not alone. The other thing I think it's also important to remember is that this is not some kind of a referendum on your character as a person. Okay, this is just how developed your skills were in the English language paper, and if they weren't developed enough, then you're not going to get the grade. But it's the same for any paper, whether it's a maths paper or a science paper. It's not a referendum on your whole persona, your own character. So just realize it's just a skill set that you either have developed or you haven't developed, and that's all it is. So with those things in mind, what kind of things can you be doing in order to assure that you do actually get over the passed grade? Well, the first thing you need to do is make sure you do have the basics in place. So things like sentence construction, basic grammar, understanding paragraphing, those would be the absolute basics. If you don't have those in place, your chance of passing, frankly, is very low. You need to have those in place first of all. And then beyond that, there are obviously many other skills you wish to go on to develop, but you need to get those basic writing skills in place first of all. There's quite a bit of material on this channel that will help you with some of those skills. I also have a course as well, which it really lays out how to develop those core writing skills. There's also my book as well, which is available on Amazon. Or you can get in touch with me directly for advice on how to proceed. What I would say is for students who are, particularly students who are resitting or students who are maybe they're in year 11 and they're still a little way below the pass grade, what I would say is I would generally tend to recommend getting feedback from somebody. So if you're able to work with a tutor or you're able to get extra feedback from your teacher or able to go to some of these evening sessions that schools are putting on, that should actually be of assistance to you. So get your fundamental writing skills down as a minimum and then begin to get extra feedback on your work. So those are just a couple of things you can do to assist yourself if you're in that position where you're not actually getting over the pass grade and you need some extra assistance in order to just make sure you do get that pass grade and you can move on with life and go on to bigger and better things.